All right, start of El Jefe's. We'll figure out what's going to be. I think it's going to be Cardiff Crack, since we mentioned that the other day. If you see, I'm trying to mix in exercise with my barbecue, and I'm walking down Pacific Coast Highway to Seaside Market in Cardiff by the sea. And it is one of the best they have one of the best butcher departments in all of North County. So we will continue this on this Labor Day weekend, and El Jefe looks forward to walking through that. And I think we're going to make some chicken wings, which is my specialty. Talk to you. We'll pick this up when we get up to stumbling as I'm walking down the Highway 101. We'll pick this up at Seaside Market, and we'll show you one of the best markets that you can possibly use in North County, San Diego. And till then, here is Seaside Market. It is 2.5 miles from our house in Solana Beach, and it is, like I said, one of the best markets to get. All right, back from the hike, and well, we're getting ready to cook Cardiff Crack, and I'm still trying to figure out the new iPhone, how to flip back and forth on the pictures, so please bear with me. Right there. Oh yeah, that's the Cardiff Crack. Now, we'll look into here. Hold on. Sorry about that. So as we've talked in the past, as I try to get my new gadget to work, as we've talked in the past, make sure both sides have got that, you can see the freaking glow in it, and make sure it's separated. All right. Now, basically having it indirect heat. So, take that, spray the middle. Thing I like about this grill, I think I've explained, is that you can keep the sides up like that. Even the Big Green Egg, which is the Rolls Royce of freaking smokers, hasn't thought of something like this yet. So we take said Jack Daniel's barrel chips. That's a good American thing. Drop them in there, and let's see. So, right there. Now, and you know me, more chips the better, but indirect. So now it's going to start the fire. So what we do now, we have the fire going, is flop it down that side. As you saw, we had the grease on there before. And now, okay, this is a hard thing. I need someone to film because, oh, this is a big slab of meat. It's just Jen and I tonight, so guess what that means? It means breakfast tri-tip tacos tomorrow for Jody. That's going to be good. All right, if you notice, no heat is directly on it. Now, shoot that a little bit away. We have said cheesy, let's see if I can get that. Said cheesy shutterfly glass that I love to buy that Jen thinks are landfill. And anyways, I put in vinegar in it. So, that's red wine vinegar. So we try to do this a little bit. We'll do that every once in a while. Ow, whoa. Oh, El Jefe just learned something new. So vinegar evaporating and coming back into your eyes, not good. Anyways, since we don't want it to burn, we will get the cap back on. I had it up to 500, which we do not want it on. So let's take this, cool it down just a little. You can tell the smoke's starting to go. Let's go underneath here. And a little bit less there. And we got it. So we'll flip it over a couple times and be ready to go. And somebody's already liking the smell. So Winston, say hi to everybody. Don't lick the foam. There we go. Anyways, it's doing what I needed to do. It's smoking. So now I can start smoking. Nice little Romeo Juliet Reserve. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, so we are going to baste, like we showed you before, with the red wine vinegar. If you look here, we don't have any smoke, so we're gonna add some more smoke. If you look there, we're about 350 degrees, which made me close that a bit because it was heading towards 400. That was more than I wanted. Neither Jen or I are like particularly in a hurry, which is always the best for barbecue, because you smell barbecue and you want to eat it right away. But if you're not particularly in a hurry, slow cooking is always the way to go. Always. Well, except if you're searing ahi tuna, then it's flash cooking. Hopefully I'll get the grill that I used to have where you can do that, but I digress. Right now we're just talking about Cardiff Crack, which I've also filmed an episode on, but I've eaten enough Cardiff Crack to make up a herd of cow. Cows hang out in herds? I think they do. Anyways, let's flip it, baste it, and add more wood. There you go. And first things first. So, well, there we go. Now, looking really, really good right now. And the charcoal is gray. The chips are looking pretty good. Charcoal over here is great, but you still see that epicenter. That was the word I was looking for that I used earlier, epicenter. Now you can tell the oxygen gets to it, and it starts, the wood that hasn't burned starts burning again. So let's flip this piece of meat. Oh, that looks so good on the other side. So first things first, again, so I don't know how many of you guys like the Shutterfly material. I love them. My fiance hates them, but anyways, I love pictures on mugs and stuff like that, my kids and of her, and then a picture of her in college and a picture of us now. Anyways, I'm getting too, I wouldn't say soapy, I would just say melancholy, or not even melancholy. I'm struggling for the word, but you know, it's sentimental. Here we go. And the good thing about indirect heat is we get based away, and we don't have to worry about it hitting the charcoal. Kind of did sprinkle a little there. Now, we all know this is my favorite, El Jefe's favorite part, right here. Never go liberally, or never go conservatively with the wood chips. I better say that quieter. I'm gonna have a fiance storming out here saying, you better not be over smoking that again. So there, on that side too, and you can even see it start to pick up. That's awesome. So we go, and again, it's not brain surgery. Put it on there, now it's all smoky, and if you can make that out, man, I can send smoke signals with this barbecue. Okay, so El Jefe, I'll put that back on. Temperature dropped, of course. Again, shoot for about 350. We'll adjust it a little to get it back up there. Probably still a couple hours away, at least an hour. But it's Cardiff Crack, and it's so good. And obviously, don't want to overcook it. As I said in the past episode, the sign of a truly evil person is somebody that asks for their meat well done and then smothers it in either ketchup or Heinz 57. If I had my way, that'd be a sign that they need to be eliminated from the gene pool. Anyways, enough of that. Woo! Got the smoke going, and this is gonna be good when it's finally done. All right, update in a bit. All right, you got El Jefe again, and as you can tell, the light's starting to fade. Oh man, see, this is where these screen cameras just don't capture it. It's a beautiful sunset out there. All you can see though is just kind of on the camera is sort of a bright light where the ocean is. So unfortunately, trust me when I tell you, it's why we live here. It's absolutely outstanding. Oh, right now, do a real quick thing. Flip it, baste it, and then we're gonna check how tender it is and how it's cooking. I'll show you one way I do it. There's several ways, but hold on. Put the cigar down. Don't want to ruin a good Romeo and Julieta. Then we have, now, Jefe's made a couple errors here. One is the stupid, there, that's not holding. One, let's flip it back and forth. That's a little too much. So I'm gonna need to cool it down because it's brown. It's not black, but it's brown on the outside. And it's a darker brown where it's still going to be raw on the inside. And that's the tough part of tri-tip, is that when you're cooking it, and if you're trying to do just a single piece of just a massive slab of meat like that, slow cooking is it's tough. And that's why also indirect is very important here, because you can burn the outside to a crisp, and then you open the inside and it is raw and cold. So hence why we need to do this right. So hold on, we'll see if I can get you there like we did before. Flip that up. Come here, flip that up. Now see this piece of meat, flop it over. Actually, it's not as it's farther along than I thought it would be. So as we were talking, let's see, basted. Woo. A little bit more to the eyes. Whoa, sorry, inhaled steaming vinegar. Ugh, my eyes are going crazy. So let's see if we get a distance. Okay, so nice little stiletto. So right there, it's good. Here you could tell that it's still a little too red. Right there is good. Too red, too red. And I mean, some people, obviously want it red. I know guys that like it where it's cold in the middle. That's not me. But let's try to lower the heat and up the smoke at the same time. So we'll put the chips on there. Hope this is turning out good. And another half hour, if I do it right, this should be ready. Then you want it to sit for a while. So we have that. I'll put the lid on. Now let's close that up. Let's do this tight. Right there's about, just see a little bit of it. It's at 200 right now, and it's gonna start to climb. Go down below here. Let's go. Okay, that should tighten it up, I want to say, a bit. Anyways, back to waiting it out. Nice smoky, nice sunset, and hopefully I'll get it done before dark. And anyways, this is El Jefe, and the next one will be complete. And I believe we are done. And I might have even overdone it a little bit. Feel right here. Yeah, that's definitely the ends, which are always, of course, going to be the first done. Right here, we'll probably have some, my favorite's medium pink but warm in the middle. Some people like it cool in the middle, but medium to medium rare is about where I like it. So we'll take this off, then I'll drop it, and I will show you guys hopefully a picture of a little bit of the last one after I cut it up, and we can see how it looks. All right, just to wrap up this really long episode, that is exactly what I was shooting for. So see right there, outside it's not burnt, it's not crispy, it's got good, the exterior is very well cooked, but not overcooked. And then look at the interior. That is pink, but warm in the middle. You could probably even see some of the heat coming off of it. And if this isn't a good enough opinion for you that I'm telling you, somebody else gives it a thumbs up right here, and then somebody else gives it a thumbs up right there. So, and even Jen, who's not feeling well, gives it a thumbs up. So we're all in agreement. And yes, Winston, I'll let you lick the cutting board. And Fluffy, you'll have to try to bump. I didn't sign off, so this is El Jefe, Cardiff Crack, probably my second, third, fourth episode I've made about Cardiff Crack, but it is outstanding, and I'm going to get down to eating. Talk to you guys later.